Boy, just look at this place. Hard to believe that the biggest film of the year opened here last night, huh? But you sure can't tell by looking at it. Everything's been picked up and put away. And how about these counters? Look how clean they are. Candy? Restocked. Even the napkin holders are full. But why all the fuss? Why all this attention to detail?
Simple. Because to many moviegoers, the concession stand and all that its name implies is an important part of the movie-going experience. Just think about it. I mean, it's no accident that hot dogs are cooked in full view or that the smell of popcorn fills the air. Oh, can you imagine what it would be like to walk into a theater and not have the aroma of popcorn in the air? Oh, I can almost smell it now.
Actually, I think that's me.
Oh, where'd you get that? The concession stand's closed.
Prop guy, he loves me.
Oh.
Want a little bit?
Yeah, thanks.
Fresh food and drink served directly to the customer. You know, it's one of the things that makes the theater experience different from the home viewing experience. And it's all part of the magic of the movies. And while the difference between a good film and a bad film might be 2 thumbs up or 2 thumbs down, the difference between a successful concession stand and ultimately the success of the theater itself is you.
Thanks, enjoy the show.
Fast, accurate, friendly service and quality concessions are just as important as the quality of the film itself. And if concessions can't be purchased quickly, the sale is often lost forever. That's why the teamwork at the concession stand is so vital. The speed and quality of service that you provide can be the difference between a successful concession stand and one that is not. But teamwork requires a well-organized staff that understands the tasks they've been delegated and how to perform those tasks well. As a concession salesperson, you'll be responsible for selling a variety of food items in different sizes and packages and relying on other members of your team to make sure that happens with speed and accuracy.
Thanks. When starting your shift, keep in mind that you'll be handling and serving food. While good personal hygiene is always an important component of superior customer service, when you're working with food items, it's a must. For example, would you buy a hot dog from this guy? Not very appetizing, is it? But what about this guy?
Here you go. Thanks, and enjoy the show.
See what I mean? At the concession stand, quality concession items, fresh and attractively presented, aren't enough. The difference is you and the professional service that you provide. And when providing good customer service, there are 6 absolutes that should occur with every customer contact. Since people rarely come back to the concession stand once they've settled in for the show, reel customers in whenever you can.
Boy, I'm gonna need help with this one, Wilbur.
Well, he's got the right idea, but perhaps something without hooks. When we say reel in, what we really mean is...
Yeah, dog's right there, hot diggity dog. Get it while they're hot. Hey, buddy, how about you? Ow, what are you doing?
Whew, that's gonna leave a mark.
Yeah, I suppose you could do that. But reeling in a customer can be as simple as making eye contact with patrons as soon as they walk into the theater.
Hi, how you doing?
And making the effort to greet them even if they don't approach the counter. By maintaining a friendly and approachable manner, you just might reel in that customer who hadn't really thought about purchasing a soda and some popcorn, or wasn't even sure they had time.
Can I get you a couple of ice cold drinks?
Yeah, how about a couple medium diet colas?
Okay, 2 medium drinks. Would you like some hot popcorn to go along with that?
Yeah, okay. Yeah, medium popcorn. Oh, and can you put some butter on that?
You bet. And since you're sharing, you might want to consider getting a large. You know it comes with a free refill.
Good idea.
Boy, did you see that?
You with me?
Not only did the concession salesperson successfully reel in that customer with eye contact, a smile, and a friendly greeting, he also suggested another food item to be purchased along with the customer's original request. Mind if I borrow that? This type of suggestive selling is great customer service as well as a method of selling that you can use without appearing pushy. Another method he used to encourage sales is called upselling. This is done by encouraging the customer to buy the next largest size of the item available. And in this example, as is the case most of the time, it's a good deal for the customer and the theater as well. By combining good salesmanship with good customer service, everybody wins. And good customer service means providing fast and accurate service. That's why teamwork at the concession stand is so important. By everyone working together, orders are filled faster, your customers get to their movies on time, and you have more time to reel in the next customer. So begin by suggesting, and then prepare that part of the order that takes the longest. Now, while preparing the drinks, you can suggest popcorn or another item which also drives the speed of service.
Okay, would you like some candy to go along with that?
No, this is plenty.
Always allow the customer to end the sale. And lastly, review the sale and count back the change.
Okay, that's 2 medium drinks, 1 large buttered popcorn, for a total of $6.70.
While repeating the order may appear to be just a formality, you're actually confirming the order for the customer, and by punching it in at the same time, you're confirming that you're ringing up the right order for yourself as well.
Okay, that's $6.70 out of 10.
Remember, always repeat the money owed and the money received, and then leave the money visible until the transaction is complete. This will eliminate any potential questions that could arise regarding the size of a bill that you receive for payment.
Okay, that's 7, 8, 9, and 10. Thanks, and enjoy your show.
Thank you.
Now note here, the money is placed in the cash drawer only after you complete the transaction with those magic words, "Thank you and enjoy the show."
Hi, what can I
Then
do for you?
immediately look to the next person in line and reel them in.
But operating the concession stand is more than just selling and serving concessions. It's like running a restaurant or serving guests in your own home. So it's important to make sure that counters are clean and free of debris and spills and cowboy hats and women's footwear and video scripts. Equipment must be maintained as well. Put yourself in the place of the customer and ask yourself how appetizing these hot dogs would be if the cooker were covered with grease and grime. And face it, the smell of burning popcorn oil is not very appetizing either. So make sure your concession counters are just as you would want to see them when you're on the other side.
Thank you. Enjoy the show.
As a concession salesperson, you'll also be responsible for the inventory balancing against cash receipts. And just like every ticket or pass equals its cash value, so do each of the concession items available for sale. For example, each cup and each cup size represents a cash value to the theater. So for this reason, every cup is counted and accounted for in the theater's inventory. And damaged items, or orders incorrectly filled that result in refunds, constitutes a loss to the theater. So it's important to maintain fast, accurate, and high-quality service while ensuring against loss and damage. But the reality is, come on, let's face it, mistakes do happen, and when they do, you want to make sure that you accurately record them. Some refunds are due to products that don't live up to your theater's quality standards, such as a drink with a carbonation problem or some stale candy. Remember, providing quality concessions is our first priority.
If the concession area you're working has more than one service station, your manager may instruct you to close stations as business slows down. And as you begin to close stations, clean the counters of spills and debris. Check and restock supplies as well, and be sure to advise your manager of items that are running low so that inventory can be restocked. Then, once you've swept the area and thoroughly cleaned the equipment, follow your theater's cash closeout procedures. You're responsible for making sure that your register balances cash to inventory, so every transaction must be accounted for and all sales recorded. Regardless of how it may seem, the concession stand's immaculate appearance isn't the result of movie magic. It's the result of everyone's effort on the team. So leave it as you would like to find it the following day. Remember, quality concessions, fresh and attractively presented, along with fast, accurate, and friendly service, are just as important as the quality of the film.
And while the difference between a good film and a bad film might be 2 thumbs up or 2 thumbs down, the difference between a successful concession stand and ultimately the success of the theater itself is you.